Good day everyone, I am Winas Nina Arnold from Bethel Aid HE1. I am the first reporter in Unit 2 about Philippine folk dance.
Things to ponder. Being a Filipino, it is a must that we know the folk dances of our country. It brings a sense of pride to have knowledge of our own dances that represent our cultural identity. So, we must know the different folk dances in the Philippines, not only in the Western country. These dances allow you to use your body and help you to be physically active as you engage in dancing as a physical activity. What is folk dance? So it refers to dances created and performed collectively by the ordinary people. So this kind of dance represent ang buhay before or the tradition living kung paano namumuhay ang mga tao sa isang lugar. So through folk dance na promote kung ano tayo at symbolize kung ano ang kayamanan at tradisyon natin. It usually includes so-called ethnic dances such as those of the cultural community in the Cordillera. We have Banga tribe. In Mindoro, we have Pananggo sa Ilaw. In Palawan, we have rice wine ritual called Pagdiwata. In Sulu, we have Pangalay. In Mindanao, we have Sagayan. And then the rural or the lowlands Christian dances like the Ilocano, we have Dinaklian. In Pangasinan, we have Binasuan. In Tagalog, we have Tinikling. In Pampanga, we have Anituan. In Bicol, we have Pacho de Bicol. And the Cebuano, we have Sortido, inspired in Spanish. And Ilonggo and Waray. So, dahan pag klase-klaseng folk dances. Philippine folk dance history. Filipino folk dance history is not the history of a single national dance of two regions. Dances evolved from different regions which are distinct from one another as they are affected by the religion and culture. So Philippines have different regions. So in every regions, we have folk dances na create, no? And also, it influenced by our religion and culture. Folk dances divided into two, the regional and national. So when we say regional, it refers to dances particular to one local or area. And the national, which refer to those performed all over the country. Next, we have characteristics of folk dance. Creative folk dance, which refers to character dances whose choreography uses folk steps and music. When we say creative folk dance, so it combined with movements and artistic expression. Philippine folk dances are diverse. When we say diverse, laylay siya kumbaga, and every culture of Filipino naka-create sila og folk dances. And it include religious, ceremonial, courtship, funeral, combative, exorcism, torture, comic, and game dances. Activities such as broom making, rice production, gold panning, fishing, tuba making, gathering of sweet potatoes, corn planting, and communal work have reflected in Philippine folk dance. So, sa communal works before, dito sila nakakuha og steps, choreography, or idea to create dance, and then kitawag na og folk dance. And also, folk dance is defined as traditional dance of a given people. Let's move forward on the major types of Philippine folk dances. We have rural dances, Spanish influence dances, Mindanao dances, Cordillera dances, and ethnic or tribal dances. So first is rural dances or countryside dances. It illustrates the festive spirit and demonstrates a love of life. Normally, sa probinsya siya, no? So people there are simple living. So they express and enjoy in a work, a love for music, and pleasure in the simplicities of life. So these two are the example of rural dances. So we have bakya sa lakot. When we say bakya sa lakot, so ang gitawag na bakya is represent wooden sandal na ilang gisuot, and at the same time ang salakot typical hat. And we have pandango. Second, we have Spanish influenced dances. Spaniards and European cultural ideas spread among Filipinos. We all know that the settlers like Spaniard came to our country before, so na-adapt or na-influensyahan nila sa ilang kultura in terms of dances. They are named in honor of the legendary Maria Clara, who remains a symbol of the virtues and nobility of the Filipina women. Displaying a very strong Spanish influence, these dances were nonetheless Filipinized, as evidence of the use of bamboo, castanets, and the abanico or Asian fan. Typically attire for these dances is the formal Maria Clara dress and barong Tagalog. It is like Cariñosa, they are wearing barong and Maria Clara dress. I give two example. We have Paypay di Manila. So the young ladies carry scented fans or paypay and flirt young men with cans and straw hats. So once more giving evidence of the Castilian influence. And we have Malaguena. So this dances was a favorite of the people of Laguena and Quezon during the Spanish era. Third, we have Mindanao dances. Mindanao and Sulu were never conquered by Spain. Islam was introduced in the Philippines in the 20th century before the discovery of the islands by Magellan in 1521. The dances and Muslim, however, predated the Muslim influence, like Ipat dance, which was a dance to appease ancestral spirits. We have Singkil, is a folk dance of the Maranao people, origin in the Lake Lanao. And Sagayan is the true and ancient that predates Islam and Christianity. It origin in Cotabato, Mindanao. Fourth, we have Cordillera dance. These are the dances of mountain tribes in northern Luzon, such as those of the Kalinga and the Ifugao people. We have Banga tribe Kalinga. So the Banga or Pat dance is a contemporary performance of Kalinga of the mountain province in the Philippines. And we have there Bindayan, a traditional circle dance symbolizing the unity of the community. Origin in Benguet province, northern Luzon. And lastly, we have Itik or tribal dances. Cultural minorities that live in the hill and mountains throughout the Philippines archipelago considered dances as basic part of their lives. Dances are performed essentially for the gods. So the tribal or ethnic dances normally they perform by praising or worshiping the gods. So the example of these, we have Dugso tribe, Talaindig, origin Bukidnon. It is a dance of Thanksgiving. So what is the purpose of folk dance in our life? So it keeps a culture of people alive by sharing and teaching younger generations the dances. Dance keeps the history of people alive as well. Dances are ways a community celebrates a special event or important date in time. What is the importance of folk dance in the Philippines? Folk dances are important because they preserve the Philippine culture and pass it on the next generation. They are a uniting force to the Philippine people. And that's all. Thank you for listening.